Hello and welcome to an episode on how to configure an IPsec tunnel from an on-prem site to AWS. My name is Oliver Graf. I'm a channel SE for Nutanix in Switzerland. So let's go to the first steps. Hello and welcome to this little tutorial on how to set up IPsec tunnel from an on-prem site to AWS. The configuration looks actually as follows. I have a DM set with 10.11.16 network connected to my AWS VPC 10.41.00.19. Now let's set up the IPsec on AWS, actually the VPN connection on AWS. So go to your AWS management console, choose the VPC and go actually to your virtual private network and customer gateway. On the customer gateway, you see an already configured one. If you want to create one, just create a customer gateway for that. On the create page, you just give your name, choose actually dynamic, and choose your IP address that you have local at your site. On the virtual private gateway, just create there as well one. You see there is already one that I created just to show how it looks, is a name tag and the default Amazon default ASN. That's it. You don't have to do more. So you have actually configured your customer gateway and your virtual private gateway now. At the end, you have to actually set the VPC to that virtual private gateway. So just attach to the specific VPC so that the virtual private gateway is attached to this VPC actually. Now we have to configure the site-to-site VPN connection on the AWS side. As well, you can go to create VPN connection. Here you got your VPN name tag, your virtual private gateway you have to add, and your existing customer gateway you have added. As well, you do the routing options because I want to have my net routed to this VPC. So I choose my network and that's it actually. You don't have to do more, just create VPN connection and your VPN connection get created. The creation time of a VPN will take about 3 to 5 minutes depending. But after that it states it's available and you see actually two tunnels in the details, tunnel 1 and tunnel 2, that's just for redundancy. I will actually use just one tunnel for demo purposes. And as well you see the static route that has been set. So now what's next? Actually, now you can really download the configuration of this VPN connection from AWS. So you get a lot of vendors that you can choose, like Checkpoint, Cisco, Citrix, and so on. I have an OpenSense firewall, so the most, let's say, the related or similar to is pfSense. So I download the pfSense configuration file. So you open the file, you see some configuration steps you have to prepare on the firewall with the phase 1 and the phase 2 actually. Here we go. Good, so let's go to my firewall, OpenSense firewall. I go to VPN, IPsec and tunnel settings and add phase 1 first. So I just follow the script here Key exchange v1. I got the IPv4 and I got the interface that should be my WAN address. Then I have to set the remote gateway. Description. Then just default mutual main my address and peer address and the pre-shared key. Set some other options with encryption algorithm, as you see here, AES128, SHA, it's 1, the DH key is 2, everything else except that peer detection, as it is written, just straightforward to that file and then save. Okay, that's the first phase. Now I add the second phase. As well, again, it's quite how to do that. So the total IPv, I just set the description. Then I set the local network, that's my DM set. And now the remote network. So the remote network, it's my VPC network. So that's 41.00/19. So that's really my VPC that I have to give on here. Okay. Then the next part, ESP, AES 128-bit, leave everything default, SHA1, and then the PFS key group 2. That's it, you don't have to do more. I apply the change. I click on that and save enable, go to status and click enable. And now it should actually work fine and should we be up within about 3 to 5 minutes. And here we go, you see my tunnel is up and running. Now the last step I have to do on the AWS is do the routing table so that my DM set is correctly routed to my subnets. As you see here on the routing table on the private net, I have 2 subnets and my routes, but I don't have a route from my DM set. So the destination, my DM set, is not in the route table yet. To do that is just route propagation, edit route propagation, and give in my virtual private gateway as route. As soon as I set that, it sets me automatically the IP address of my VG virtual gateway actually. And when I check now, my already running cluster, it should work fine. And it should be reachable. You see, reachable. And as well, if I check here, my cluster is up and running and reachable. So that's it for this little tutorial. I hope it helps and thank you for watching.